Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, Skillet coming to you from X4 Foundations with another episode of How to Start, things to think about for beginners, intermediary players, and whoever else wants to join in. And speaking of whoever else wants to join in, if you do like the channel, if you have liked some of the videos, the Let's Talks, the series with the Accomplished Scientists, the Boron, the Split, think about subscribing. We are a great community here. We like to help each other out, have different ideas, because this is a massive game. A lot of people...
You're free to go.
Thank you. A lot of people do things different than somebody else. So, if anything, subscribe, leave a comment, more importantly, so we can actually, get to know you, help you out. Answer any questions you might have if you're new, if you're old, if you just can't figure something out. Now, I do want to do something for you guys before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video. I have had a heck of a time trying to time it right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fly around. I think I have the timing correct. And I'm going to place some satellites. I'm going to do some exploring, which is what most of you should be doing once you get out and into a sector. Now, with the Wayward Scion, you do have some of this actually mapped out for you. You still have the fog of war and everything for those stations. You have no idea what they offer or, what's going on with them. So satellites are your best friend. So while we wait for what I'm trying to do, I'm going to explore a little, and I'll catch you back here with the power of editing.
Time matter.
The Alliance of the World seeks inquiring minds. Interested scientists should convene at our expedition staging grounds in Heretic's End. We intend to illuminate the mysteries of junket technology. All are welcome. Science knows no boundaries of race or faction.
And just like that, you have 2 story quests. Now, Alliance of the Word Invitation is the start of the Boron storyline. I am not going to recommend you do that until you have yourself a little more established in the universe. A part of that storyline requires a lot of trading and having bulk goods. So what I would suggest is do the Hatikva storyline. You already have it set within your mission compass. You can just go do it. It's pretty quick. Most storylines are kind of quick. Except for actually some of them aren't quick at all. I take that back. There are a few quick ones. The Hatikva's story missions are quick. You can probably grind it out in an hour and a half, possibly. But there you go. And if you go down that road with the Alliance of the Word, you can actually get the player HQ a lot faster than the traditional way, which can open up some of those other starts for you. But I wanted to share that. I totally forgot about this audio cue. And then let's get into the main video. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Skillet coming to you from X4 Foundations with another episode of How to Start, things to think about for beginners, intermediate players, and also experts alike, because sometimes you need a refresher. We want that guy. Oh, no. Get boosted away. And today's episode is going to be all about combat. Oh, sweet no. Well, sometimes that happens, but we get the goodies from the inside. But today's video is going to be all about combat, and specifically what you just saw, not the blowing up part, but ships that you can get bail. And we are in Hatikva's Choice 1. We're not very far off from where we started the series from last video. We did some exploring a little bit, and hopefully you have done that as well. But we are here specifically for... And this station's not in a great spot. Specifically for combat. And if you're new to the game, this is a station, or I'm sorry, a sector to be in. But before we get into more meat potatoes of this episode, if you have liked the series, or if you like the Let's Talks, any of the other series that we're doing, The Accomplished Scientist is an ongoing series. It's just we have all the DLC going on right now, where we have put a little pause on that. There is a surprise coming for that series when we get back to it. But think about subscribing. Leave a like, throw up a comment, specifically comments, because we are a community that likes to help people, each other. We all have ideas, we all have thoughts. Some of us have actually done those thoughts or ideas. Or there's another way to think about something that maybe we can't see. Maybe we get it on our own way. But join the community, leave a comment, say, hey, how's your universe going? Things like that. And now, nope, can't get that one. Now, Hatikva's Choice. There are a few other sectors, but Hatikva's Choice is a unique sector, especially if you're new to the game or you're just picking it up again and it's been a while. Because out of Hatikva's Choice 1, specifically, you have the Gate to Thorax Cascade, which allows you to combat Split and Xenon. So you can technically...
Alligator, gas.
You can technically build up your mining and trading fleets rather quickly from two different sets of factions. Get me in there, get me in there.
We're taking hits.
And hopefully we'll see that here. Now, the sector is also a unique sector because Zyarth and the Xenon are both at war with Argon. So you do have the chance to not having to deal with combat. You shot your buddy.
I'm not talking to you.
I need to get closer for this. I need to get closer for this. Seven out of 9. Now, to get ships to bail,
You regret that soon.
it's an algorithm. It's a math equation. Hull, your hull versus their hull, is a big factor in that. We need to get their hull at least 75%. And that's when the equation starts to work. Oh, hello.
I'm not talking to you.
Got some big hits on that. Oh, as you see, some have already bailed. Now, it's a cat and mouse game of play with it, but don't destroy it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually surprised I didn't get hit with one of those bullets. That was pretty sweet.
I'm not talking to you.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for that shield to recharge. It's at 5. Boom.
Spare life!
Look at that. Now let the pods go. There's no benefit of killing the people. And now we have a gas miner. And gas miners are something that I think you should specifically focus on in the beginning. But not just gas miners. That first ship that we saw, the Xenon SE, I think that should be the only ship you focus on. And I say that for 3 different reasons, which are all the same reason. But the Xenon SE, did we scan it? Let's see here. Yes. So the Xenon SE, it is not quick. It is not fast. It is a very mediocre ship. And with that being said, you might say, Skillet, well, why would I even want that ship? Well, you want this ship because of this. It can take container, solid, and liquid wares. You can start gas mining with SEs. You can start trading with SEs. And all you have to do is repair it and buy a pilot. That's it. You can find pilots on the cheap, as low as 4,000 sometimes. And to repair it, you don't actually have to put that money into it. You can sit out. Let's get over to this guy real quick.
Nova, Vanguard.
You can sit out in your spacesuit, and you have to be 25 meters away. Unless you get a mod for the game. That's from his, I guess, center of gravity. And then you can just repair it this way. You don't have to spend money on an SE other than a pilot. And getting pilots is dumb easy. Let's go to scan. Ah, there you are. Now, you can either repair the breach, or you can actually just scan it. I'm going to repair it. It's what I've always done, if, you know, it works. There it goes.
Docking granted.
Okay.
Alligator, gas.
Boom. Now, alligators, mineral and gas, are pretty quick. But so are boas. And boas are the traders for for the split. Now, you don't get the variations of Vanguard versus Sentinel with the split. You actually get a differentiation in ship. You get the Asp and Balor, depending on Free Families or Zyarth. So you don't have to really worry about. Oh gosh.
Docking granted.
Oh hey, we're docking. So you don't have to worry about, you know, which variation's a little better. They both have the same ships except for one specific ship. Well, I guess Zyarth also has the Cobra, your medium frigate.
Welcome.
Now let's go get ourselves a pilot.
Alligator, gas.
Now, you can talk to any one of these. This guy would be great. But I have a love-hate relationship with the lizards. I'm sorry, Talati. I'm sorry. This guy, 13,000. Not a big deal. Now, you might say, well, Skillet, I saw that you have some other ships. That's right, I do. Because I have actually been doing this, and it's been a hit and miss on getting people to bail. We also have this boa over here that I have left there because it got a little chaotic. Let's calm down and we'll probably pick that one up. But once we have these ships, we can repair them, we can refit them, but one of the best things that you can do is sell what these ships have. Just nav beacons alone, we've made 34,000.
Please give them to a registered charity.
Resource probes, we'll keep 2. Now we have 222,000. Laser towers we're gonna keep. We'll get some crew. We'll get pulse turrets. We'll get a shield. We still make 105,000. $9,000 to repair. Still making 96,000. Boom. We have that now. That is ours. He's walking to his ship.
Hello.
We'll get this guy, and we'll actually put him in the Alligator here.
I hope I live up to your expectations.
Now, this is a way to make money. Not just getting ships, because these ships can then help you make a passive income. And that's what mining is all about, is having that passive income. So for this guy, we'll sell his nav beacons. We'll sell all but 2. Keep the laser towers. That's 57. We'll repair. We're going to lose a little money on this guy. Not a big deal. Keep that. Keep that. Oh. We have a crew member and not a pilot. Boom. Oh, I can't do that because it's more than what we have. That's actually more than what we have. There, we'll just do that. 48. That leaves us. Common shopping list. It's unassigned crew. There we go. My bad. Leaves us with 19. But when we get done with him, we can actually send him over here to the Reach. Because hopefully by this point, you've gotten into some combat. Maybe you've died once or twice, but at least you've explored sectors. Because you need to place your satellites. Because the miners and the traders need to be able to communicate, or at least know what stations need and what they sell or buy wares at. So for miners, they need to know what the ore facility has in stock. Can they sell to them? How much can they sell for? Or the silicon refinery, which I thought there was one somewhere. You know what? I think I'm blind. Yeah, we really haven't went that far. I guess I am blind. Plasma conductor, missile component. Oh, silicon's the second, mineral ware. But they need to know that. So, if you're new to the game, you haven't picked it up for a long time, maybe you just kind of forgot. Or maybe you have this other way of starting a game. But Hatikva's Choice 1 is a unique sector to start in. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you have played through the tutorial, the advanced combat missions, and you have played through timelines, or at least a good chunk of timelines, to get the feel for the combat. Because this gate's pretty active. And as time goes on, this gate gets even more hostile. This gate in Hatikva's Choice is one of the most active Xenon gates you are going to find in a universe. So not only is this a good starting point for early in the game, But this can be a good point for you to put down a station, put down a cloud of laser towers, put down something to help stem the tide of Xenon, gain money and ships. And you might say, well, Skillet, yeah, but I mean, there's other ways. I mean, you've just kind of mentioned trading and mining. What about that? You really want to pay money for those ships? Or would you like to just spend a little and be able to use the ship? The Xenon SE is the ship to go for. 7.0 has changed the game with allowing us Xenon ships, and the SE has changed the game on how you should start. That is my honest opinion. I honestly do not think I'm wrong. Do I wish that ship could be better? Yes. But in the beginning, when you are starting your trading fleet, when you can get ships to bail, you don't have to buy an M or S class. That is not what I thought it was. You don't have to buy the ships. All you have to do is repair it, get a pilot. You can start trading. You're trading or mining empire almost right away. Gas is one of the first things that you should probably go for. And then you should get into mineral mining. Because mineral mining is a little different. But that's going to be for a different video. Now, I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little shorter than the last one. But this is going to be Skillet signing out for you. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments. But the next one, we're going to be talking about mining and trading. We've hinted on that now. I'll see you again.